Hi, everybody. I'm Denise Thibodeau, IWA Holistic Certified Health Coach. Super excited to be here with Nicole Preseau-Albert, who I have had the privilege of working with in the past 6 months. And she is also a coach. And I'd love you to share your story of why you've gone from pain to health, and your journey is really changing your life. You have no more pain in lots of different areas, and I'd love you to share your story. So introduce yourself and let's get rolling.
Thank you, Denise. So I'm Nicole. I am a mother of two boys, two older boys, and have a wonderful husband who is very, very supportive. I also run a daycare, and I have been with Longevity for since February, so it's almost 7 months, I guess,
Yeah,
6.5.
yeah.
And I have been on the product for 6 months. Before I started, I have osteoarthritis in both my hips and my ankles, and I couldn't walk. I was taking every pain, over-the-counter pain medication you can imagine to just try and get through my days. Working was horrible on most days, crying to get out of bed and walk down the hall to just open the door. So once I started the product, I started with um, our 90s. And I'm telling you, they say to wait, give it 3 to, months and on. Within 1 month, I was getting out of bed, pain-free, able to walk around with no shoes on, pain-free. I haven't been able to do that since February. Like it was just it's amazing. These products are just amazing. Many testimonies.
Yeah. So
Um,
I'm kind of curious about how long had you suffered with the pain, and how did that come on slowly, or was that something that came on really quickly? Were you doing physiotherapy? What were some of the things to alleviate that pain? And what can you describe what the pain was like?
so about a year and a half ago now, I started physio for a Achilles in my left ankle, and we did physio for about 3 months, where it was like I was there twice a week, 3 times a week, to just even get me mobile. And then we started a exercise program with my physiotherapist. So I have been exercising nonstop, 5 days a week since April. And if I don't exercise, let me tell you, come Monday morning, I'm hurting.
You're
So the
hurting.
pain was like, it's hard to explain an arthritic kind of pain. It's achy, um, restless. You would walk, and my hip, because of my osteoarthritis, my hip is bone on bone. So to even just walk around the block, it was horrific pain.
Yeah.
Now I'm walking around the block. I'm able to stand. Denise, I'm able to stand and do dishes. I couldn't do dishes, no word of a lie, for almost a year. I couldn't stand. And my husband had to take over doing the dishes and everything. Now I'm in the kitchen. I want to be in the kitchen. I'm walking. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And your mobility from, let's say, if you were sitting and moving up, like coming from a sit position to a stand position, was that like difficult to do prior to this?
My husband had to help me off the couch at some points because I couldn't. I could not lift myself off the couch.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you do 90, are you on Tangy Tangerine or are you on Rise and Restore?
So I'm on Tangy Tangerine and Cal Toddy and my EFAs. And I'm not, I, I didn't start that all at once. I was very, I don't know, worried or skeptical
Skeptical?
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I started with just Tangy Tangerine. And then once I got a month in that in, I added the osteo. I should have added that osteo a long time ago. And then I added the EFAs afterwards. So now I've got the full package for the last 3 months. And I also add in my glucogel,
Yeah.
which is, yeah. I'm only taking,
Lubrication for those
oh,
joints.
oh, it's awesome. And I started with the collagen this week. I started Monday morning with collagen. So, and I think I'm noticing it even more
Yeah.
of a difference. Just from 2 days or 3 days now. Yesterday was a bad day. I had a really hard time. I didn't know if it was, the rain is coming. I had a hard time with my ankles yesterday, but I upped my
Yeah.
glucogel last night. I took an extra shot of collagen and I woke up this morning and it's gone.
It's
It's
gone.
gone.
So, you went from skepticism, right? It's like, because we didn't really know, take your minerals. What does that mean? So a lot of times, well, the world is deficient in minerals. And one of the things that we are learning through IWH and our programs is that when you're deficient in minerals, you will, sickness kind of shows up, or illness or pain will show up. And if you wouldn't have discovered this, where do you think you would be today?
I wouldn't be working. I would have had to shut down daycare. I just couldn't. And even though I'm only doing before and after, I wouldn't be able to work. I'd be on that couch. I'd be suffering. I was in a dark place. I was in a really, really dark place.
And now how do you, like, when you're in
Now
that
it's,
dark place, right? There's like a lot of thoughts could come in, right? And it's not good. So how do you feel now? Like, I know for me, discovering this and also losing a lot of pain, like it's disappeared. I'm not living in pain anymore. And I think a lot of people just, do you think they settle saying, this is just the way it's going to be for the rest of my life? Is that where you were? Did
that
you,
was my, that was my take home. This is the way, this is my life now. And I just have to learn to accept it and try to get on with every day as best I can. But that's not my life anymore. My life is I wake up and I'm happy and I just want to do more. Let's go. And then when I get everything done, it's like, okay, that's it. Well, I got to do something else. Like every day is now sunshine, even on the cloudy days.
wow, that's a big statement. Every day's a sunshine. And I think it's just, I have watched you grow over the last 6.5 months, right? And you decided to invest in your own education, take the IWH certification course, and you're learning some really amazing information. Like, the information we're learning is priceless in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely 100%.
So
Yeah.
where do you want to go, and what do you want to do? What do you think is going to happen next, in the next 6 months? Where do you think you're going to be, and where do you think your body is, and is your husband on products? Like, what does that look like?
So yes, my husband's on the same products that I'm on. He's also just started the microbiome. He was on that for 3 weeks, and now he is on the I-26. And he has a really bad gut. Doctors have not been able to tell him what's wrong. But since being on the microbiome and the I-26, he hasn't had any stomach issues, and it's been 3 weeks. So knock on wood, because it's been great. So yeah, we're on the exact same products. I take the microbiome, but yeah, he is feeling much better. Now, if we could just get him to gain some weight, we'd be good. I want to continue. I want to continue to, especially with the IWH. I've helped um numerous people right now getting on some product, and I want to continue to invest in that and get more people out there on what they need to be on their 90s. um I wish I would have been able to have this when, last year, 2 years ago when my parents were living. But you know what? It's a blessing now, and the people I can help now. My 70-year-old neighbor, we have a meeting next week when he's home from the cottage. He wants to learn more, and he's done his own research on longevity and Dr. Wallach, and he's like, "My girl, you're coming over and you're getting me some help." So I just want to continue. I just want to branch out on that aspect of it
Yeah,
and
I think,
continue. I want to continue to feel better every day.
yeah. And that's a really like, going from no hope to hope, right? From darkness or sadness to sunshine. And there's something about living in sunshine and in joy. And you told me a really interesting story. So you couldn't even go up and down stairs. And so you had shared with me, my husband had to build me a new set of stairs on your back porch so that you
Yes.
could actually physically go up those stairs. And
Yes.
now it's like he could rip them out, but you're not doing that. But
No.
like he can
No.
navigate stairs and no problem anymore, right? Is that what it
Ab-
is?
it is. It's getting better day by day. Our house doesn't have stairs, so the only stairs were out coming in from outside. And I had to even pull myself up or ask a daycare kid to help me. And I was like, no, I should not be asking a 5-year-old here, give Nikki a hand. No. So he did make the steps. And now he's like looking at me and he's like, you don't need them. No, but we're going to keep them. And then even the step coming into the house, I used to have to prop myself up on the door and pull myself in because just lifting my foot hurt, my leg, everything. So now I just walk right in.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your parting words as we come to an end with your incredible story of from pain to sunshine? What would you have to share with somebody who's watching this today?
For somebody who is in pain, you don't need to live in pain. There is hope. There is product. Reach out because you don't need to be in pain. You, there's life. There's life out there instead of being in that dark and that cloudy place. Reach out and there is hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to talk to Nicki, reach out to Nicki. She'll be there for you. She's an amazing woman. And I can't wait. We're going to be meeting in person in just another week. And there'll be big bear hugs coming. And I just really want to say to you how proud I am of you for stepping into this new career of yours, taking a chance, even though you were like skeptical, but you had that open heart to see what could be. And now we know what is. And I'm really proud of you. So thank you
Thank
for
you.
everything you're
Thank
doing.
you.
Like you fill my cup every time we chat and we work together and we coach together. You just fill my cup. And I know you're going to make a big impact in the community that surrounds you because you are speaking from truth. You are speaking from experience, and you've invested and you continue to invest in learning so that you can bring factual and real information to people's tables. So
Thank, thank you, Denise.
you're welcome. Be
Thank
proud.
you.
This is really
I
good.
am. I am proud.
So we're going to say goodbye and thanks for watching, guys.